What's going on, recliners? Welcome back, or welcome to the channel. Today I'll be checking out another episode of The Sopranos, up to Season 5, Episode 7. Last one, definitely interesting. Carmela finally getting herself a little action. Now, while the guy turned out to be kind of a prick, at the same time, I do kind of see where he was coming from. With the amount she spoke about AJ, it did kind of appear that she was sleeping with him to further her child's education. Now, I know that's not actually the case, and she's a concerned mother, sleeping with, I forget if he was like the dean or he was a high up in the school. And yeah, it was something on her mind, but maybe the next guy tone back the kid talk a little bit. Still, it was a dick move on his part. She didn't deserve that. And we also had Buscemi's character. The guy, he was on the right path. Out of prison, got a civilian 9-to-5 job, stayed out of the family business, focused on his school, went and took his massage therapy course, got certified, partnered up with his boss at the dry cleaning place, laundromat, whatever it was, to finally start his own business. And yeah, personally, I think it all went bad for him when he found that bag of money from the dealers. Immediately, he was going out to the casino and playing poker with the family, which could have been okay had he not been staying up all night and going to work, and after work, he's got a family to take care of. He's trying to freshen up the spot for his business, and yeah, I just think all the stress, work, lack of sleep, drinking, whatever else he was doing, just built up, and yeah, eventually he snapped and just out of nowhere clocked his new business partner. And yeah, that dream is dead. He went to Tony and let me in the family business. So, kind of a shame, but as I mentioned before, a character or actor as big as Buscemi, he's not just going to be a good boy in the background. So it was only a matter of time. Still, just kind of rooting for him. So, all that being said, I'm curious to see what this episode is going to bring. So, we're going to go ahead and check this one out. Before we do, as always, if you guys enjoyed today's video, I'd appreciate it if you could leave it a like. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel as well. So yeah, let's check out Season 5, Episode 7 of The Sopranos.
Don't tell me we're fighting all the time. I try to get along.
You can't just say whatever comes to mind, Tony.
Oh, we were doing so good. We haven't seen her in a couple episodes.
Those kids seem to like you, sort of.
I never got that impression.
What's this you're watching?
Beethoven.
Oh, I haven't seen that movie in forever.
I'll walk him, and I'll pick up the poo and pee.
Pee? Right. Start with your underwear.
Oh, damn.
Tippy was gassed, Tony. Daddy took him to the pound.
Father told me he took him to live on a farm.
That's what they always say.
His cousin Josephine, Aunt Goodjet, died.
What happened?
Let us go in peace. Amen.
Amen.
The show likes to toss in random funerals of family members we've never met.
5 hours they let me out for these funerals. I gotta spend it being maudlin? It's a beautiful day.
It's those uptake inhibitors. We were skeptical at first, then his mood really improved.
I guess he's doing better.
Excuse me. Do I know you?
Oh, no. No, you're not annoying me.
No.
What?
I was a friend of your father's.
Oh,
Side piece.
so what? You come visit?
No, I was sorry to hear about your mother.
She made all of us suffer instead.
You'll have to forgive me my hearing. The last few years. You know, Johnny told me if I ever needed anything, I should always call his son.
What do you need?
I think she was just implying that he had faith in his son.
So what? She turned you down?
I hesitated. How could I bring this life we live on a woman? She never knew my feelings. What could I do?
It's not too late, man. I mean, she'd only be able to hang out at your house, but... Christopher here? Yeah.
I'm also a TV writer, which by default makes me a douchebag, but before too long, I discovered heroin. And things really started to fall apart.
So we talked for like an hour. He got from this woman what he couldn't get at home.
Sanity.
I'll tell you one thing, all the years she was rotting in that grave, I can't remember once my mother going to visit him.
Are you attracted to her?
Come on, she's old enough to be my mother.
That wasn't a no.
My new agent? Next week he's got me set up to meet Dick Wolf's guy. I had some wine, all right? Is that what you want to hear?
Christopher, when was this?
I don't know. I've been sober and I've been high. Sober's better. Go ahead, I'll get this.
Thanks, bro. Listen, call me. I'm serious.
Is he gonna freaking funeral hop?
Vincent Patronella.
Is he a relative?
I'm making chicken, Cuban style with black beans.
No, the kid and the dog.
Oh, my son, Bruce.
Did his dad give his dog to them?
He was a gift from your dad.
Oh,
What?
man. That's some bullshit.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. This was my dog.
No one's giving you away, girl.
Holy shit, look at Hesh. George Gershwin.
He was a whore master.
Yeah, the Chickamauga Raceway over in New Egypt.
Johnny always told me his piece would go to me. Bruce sends me money occasionally.
Well, that's not the point. It's my father's wishes.
She playing him.
How's he doing?
I don't know if you know it, but he was always a little hot for you.
He was practically a stalker.
What is it?
This one for the road, honey. This looks like road to me. So tell me about your women. Your wife, what's she like?
Good woman, good mother.
Ex-wife.
How about your girlfriend?
She's an art dealer.
She's still around? I haven't seen her in a while.
So what? There's nothing you want to talk about?
I was meeting a girl. We were going to the track, the Meadowlands. I didn't want to miss the last race.
Could have saved you a trip. I'll take your action.
Which is a hell of a lot more than anybody else did.
Oh, then all these years you decided to keep his head for yourself.
Oh, I should give this some trollop, huh?
You're my father's friend, Hesh. My friend.
Oh, I'm such a good friend. How come I never see you?
What?
Listen, you want a Zen kid, you got it. It's 25%. Something about her always rubbed me the wrong way.
Maybe because she was rubbing him and not you.
Well, you know me, brother. She's a little pale for my taste.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So she's not a blood relative per se. Are we quibbling now? For God's sake, the man wants to pay his respects. He'll attend the church service, then pay his respects to the family afterwards.
How long can you keep this
You're worth
up?
every f***ing cent.
Yeah, he says that now until the bill comes. Then he's bitching about every little charge.
Diet Coke and whatever he's having. Ginger ale?
You want in a real game, I'll hook you up. High stakes, exclusive clientele.
Playing cards, games of chance. I never really dug it before.
You're trading one addiction for another.
Up again. I just wanted to see if I could get high like a normal person.
You're not normal. $625K for the track plus all that land.
25% comes from you. The other 75% of that comes from Hesh.
You'll give me what I tell you to give me.
Oh, Tony. Come on,
Take it easy, take it easy. That. You got 5 days to give me my money. Well, I talked to Phil and Hesh about the racetrack. You're looking at a nice piece of change.
You're kidding. Check out the initials.
JFK. Holy shit.
We had a little thing.
When he was president?
March, 61. He insists that we join him for some affair at the Pierre Hotel. And he tells us he's taking us to the presidential suite. In the interests of national security, he says, he needs me to stay. Since I'm wearing a sable, he needs to personally interview me.
So what, it was just that one time, or? Listen, I think I'm gonna skip the coffee. I got a meeting in the city. Consider this an advance. Get your phone turned on and pay your rent.
Something's off with her.
Cowboys and treat little Indians.
Me.
So how you doing? You want to take off?
I'm getting killed here.
Show Valentina you love her.
Well, and we're seeing her again. I don't know if now's the right time to be thinking about Tippy.
Where you going?
Gotta order some flowers. Sal from the dry cleaners. His kid died. Drowned in a jacuzzi.
Corrado.
Corrado, my balls. I gotta get out of this house. I'm going f***ing star crazy.
How bad is he in the hole?
Flush. Caught it on the river.
Mother.
Walk away, man.
Here's the house, 57.
1,000?
It's a lot of boxes of ziti.
I'll cover this. I'll give you $3,000 for incidentals. That's 60,000 altogether. Then add 2 points every week till I'm paid in full.
There he is, Billy. You sucker.
Easy, man.
Where you gonna go, huh? Where you gonna go? Mister, you okay in there?
I'll get it. My neck, Tony.
What do you think, I'm an asshole? Huh? Call 911, they're on their way. It's all right.
You should have known better.
She should probably take one of those tranquilizers her mother gave her.
Guy's a good lawyer.
Chicken's nice and spicy, huh?
I know you're in there. You're casting a shadow over the peephole.
Working, man. I got those TV pitch meetings. I was gonna call you.
Where's my money?
I don't have it yet.
But you went to AC. I'll be back tomorrow. Don't make me a jerk off.
My new kicks, Bottega Veneta, marked down to only 600.
Turns out my Uncle Zio's going downhill. 70 years they were together.
Damn.
Poor guy's taking it very hard.
Oh, my knight in shining armor.
Yeah, good morning to you, too.
You got it?
Jesus, you are a trip.
Yeah, he doesn't give a shit.
I'm positive we'll think of something.
Oh, my God.
Not a lot of good comes from people leaving that poker game.
In the 2 weeks that followed, Nicolo struggled without her. Good times and bad, but through it all, one thing remained constant.
I was kind of expecting a boy who cried wolf situation where they wouldn't let Uncle June attend the next funeral that was actually legit.
Let us join together in prayer. Hail Mary.
He's actually sad now.
Now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Junior, what's the matter?
Can't take it anymore.
It's gold-plated. Melt it down, man. What else you got?
I don't know. I got a laptop, my car.
Yeah, okay. Cool.
From your friend, all 1,200. He's hitting the vein, nodding out.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, this is the money from the closing. The racetrack. It's 150 grand.
That's great.
Oh, he gave it all to her.
It was a couple of months before he died. We stopped at a liquor store. He had to pee. I needed some cigarettes. He didn't mind.
He could barely breathe. We had the oxygen tent set up right in the house.
Water chestnuts, wrapped in bacon. So what's in the bag?
Yeah, I wanted to show you this.
May I?
Yeah.
Oh. Happy birthday, Mr. President.
I thought I had it under control. I lost it.
Stupid. We're in the program. You're gonna use. Why didn't you call your sponsor? I don't fucking live with my mistress. My son's age. I came home from school and there was this note from my Aunt Quinn. I was supposed to find my father and get him over there ASAP.
Anthony, what's the matter?
Ma's in the hospital. I think she was bleeding. The baby.
But I'm gonna get over to the hospital right away.
He came and got me the next morning.
I picked up Anthony from school. We went to the game. Nikki gave us the tickets.
We were at Cousin Jimmy's, Ma.
Man, yeah, I'm not a fan of Liv by any means, but you rope your teenage son into your own lies?
Was there any blame on his part?
She made my father give my dog away.
I thought your father was a big tough guy.
Probably didn't want to hear her bullshit anymore.
Book value 17 grand. I'll knock that off the principal. I'll see you when you get out of rehab. We'll figure out the rest of the payments.
As you drive away in his car. Well, your car now, but he got himself into this situation. Like I said earlier, gambling's just another form of an addiction. I always wanted a Z3.
Had you brought him in right away, I might have more answers.
That medicine stopped working. My life is only death. I'm living in a grave.
Nice, huh?
Nice. She was JFK's girlfriend for like 3 years. Yeah, he'd have her up to the White House on the weekends when his wife was out of town.
Alright, guys. So, just got finished up with episode 7, and first impressions, gotta be honest, not my favorite of the season so far. Kinda felt like one of those random filler episodes. So now, the whole thing with him meeting his dad's mistress, I'm sure there's some deeper meaning there that went over my head. And like always, I appreciate you guys filling me in what my dumbass missed. But initially, she seemed like a pretty genuine woman. And maybe she still is. And I'm looking into it more than should be. But it kind of felt like she was using him there to get the money that his dad had promised her initially. I don't know. Ultimately, that whole story point didn't really interest me that much. I was more interested in the Christopher and his wasn't just a fellow uh, addict. Initially the guy looked like he was, he had gotten his life together. He's gonna get back into writing, get a job again. He's going to the gym. He's pissed at Christopher for having his little relapses. But yeah, gambling's an addiction too. And he got himself 57 boxes of ZD in the hole. And rounded up to an even 60 because Christopher gave him some more on top. I don't know if the guy thought that because they have this like addiction with that they share, and that Christopher would just, I'll give you another week. Like, that's not the type of guy he is. And he had to pawn off all his stuff, transfer over his car to Christopher, started using again, got a beat down, and ended up back in rehab. Personally, I can't speak on addiction to that extent, but I just feel like if you're an addict, alcohol, drugs, don't start gambling as that vice. Because, yeah, especially when you have that much of an addictive personality, it's not going to end well for you. And like pretty much everyone we've seen play that poker game except the house, because the house always wins, people leave there in a bad situation. And I don't know. And we also had Uncle Junior. It sucks he's still under house arrest. I still don't quite know why. I know there was the mistrial, but I don't know. I'm not a law expert, but I kind of feel like until they decide to bring it back to trial again, he should be a free man, not under house arrest, but whatever. And the only time he gets to leave is if he is attending a funeral. And the second I saw him looking at the obituaries, I was just like, this guy's about to, go wedding crasher status, but on funerals, gets him out. And a part of me kind of sees that. Like, if he's cooped up inside all day, that's his only means of getting out, then he's going to work the system so he can get out for a few hours. And initially, I thought, I said earlier, it'd be like a boy who cried wolf situation. Someone like that he actually cares about is going to die, and he will get denied to go see that funeral, but that didn't happen. Instead, someone he knew did die, and he just had a breakdown. Whether or not it was this illness or, I don't know, maybe it just all got to him. Like he was saying in the end there, like he's living in a grave. What's the point? He's got no, like family, wife, kids. He's locked up in his house, and, for what? Kind of felt for him there. I mean, overall, it wasn't a terrible episode, just not my favorite of the season so far. But again, if there's some sort of deeper meaning that I missed behind this, please feel free to let me know. But for today's video, guys, that's going to do it. If you guys enjoyed it, as always, I'd appreciate it if you could leave it a like. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel as well. Thank you guys for watching, and until the next one, I'll see you all soon.